Hi, I'm Dr. Paul, cosmetic doctor, and for about 3 weeks, I've been putting off my wife's treatment.
My wife!
Last week, I had to do her cosmetic treatment in 15 minutes. Otherwise, she said she was going to go somewhere else, and that's not good. I never have time to do her treatment because we have a busy Botox clinic, and I'm always going between a clinic in Dublin and Warsaw. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make sure that she stays looking good, how I walk that tightrope between not looking done, but not looking like you need to be done. You probably think that being the wife of a cosmetic doctor would mean that you get pretty much whatever treatment you want.
Breast augmentation. Who's had their boobs done?
4 times.
Everybody. 4 times. You win the prize on that one.
You might even expect to get every treatment that you want and that your husband's going to cater to your every beauty need before you even think of it.
Botox, love it or hate it?
Love it. Bobo.
Well, you're wrong, because being the wife of this cosmetic doctor, in reality, works nothing like that. This is my wife, Anita.
My wife!
She loves fashion, makeup, music, social media, looking good, and being a TV star. Every couple of months when her Botox wears off, she has to kind of beg me to get an appointment. Sometimes she even tricks me into getting an appointment by bringing me somewhere close to the clinic on like a Saturday when I'm not even working. To do her treatment properly, it takes a bit of time to plan it and make sure she looks natural. Her face is my business card. If she looks bad, we both look bad. So you might be wondering, why don't I just do it? Why don't I just make time? Well, there's a bigger problem. I need to think about Anita's desire, her appetite for doing treatments. Like, she loves cosmetic treatments and she will try anything. She's not afraid of any treatment. And as you can imagine, that's dangerous because I could totally end up botching her if I just did whatever she says.
So the most dangerous thing is me treating you, because you I see all the time, so I can forget what you look like. So I can easily botch you.
I forget how I look like.
Yeah, because I see you every day. I don't see the change, you know? So I could make you look like a monster and not even realize, you know?
Really?
Yeah, that's why when you go and watch these TV shows, the doctors' wives always have like crazy looking wives. I'm like, how can you make your wife look terrible if you're supposed to be an expert? Because they see her every day and they don't remember.
You have pictures though.
If I see her every day and I'm doing her treatments, it's very easy for me to get accustomed to how she looks and over-treat her. I've seen reality TV shows where well-known cosmetic doctors who are very successful end up with wives looking a little bit overdone, let's just say, because they get used to it. They acclimatize.
And you do operate on her.
You know, I hate it, but she's the boss. She's the boss.
So my goal is to make sure that my wife looks natural and looks good. Her goal is to try everything. So we walk a tightrope, making sure that she stays natural. And I think I've done a pretty good job over the last 15 years. So every roughly 3 months, when her Botox begins to wear off, she starts making this face at me. And that face is telling me, hey, mister, it's time to do my Botox. Look, it's wearing off. Whenever she starts making these faces, I know I've about 1, 2, maybe 3 weeks before I have to do her Botox. If I don't get it done in 2 or 3 weeks, she starts threatening me that she's going to go to see someone else. And I can't have that. But the problem is the clinic day was full except for a small gap of only 15 minutes. So could I do her treatment in 15 minutes and make it look good? Will she be happy? Will I botch her? Nah. And as if it wasn't tricky enough to fit all that in 15 minutes, I decided to film the whole thing so that you guys could see how I do it. So if you're getting any value from this video, please like and subscribe so I can make some more. So the first step to making sure that someone looks natural is to find out exactly what the patient wants.
I look sad.
That's because you are sad.
On this
You've been
side?
asking to do your Botox for too long.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
So this here.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
So this is going to, the 3 point left is going to kind of, and I haven't finished. Yeah. Do you need to be present here when I tell you what I want?
Okay, good. What do you...
I don't like this here.
Yeah, so you
See here?
You always don't like that. That's
Is that a shadow or what? Like I get this, I'm so sad.
So
I need my eyes lifted, like lifted. Like not like, oh, a little bit, but just like lift the shit out of it.
ages.
And I think we can do the neck again. You remember we did neck in like August or something?
Yes.
And it was like nice and snatched, whatever that means. I think that I just want to look good and young.
I'm going to type it. Good and young. Okay, that's a good strategy. Good goal.
Anita's treatment list is a little bit longer than I'd expected, and I wasn't quite sure how to let her know that I wouldn't be able to do everything that she wanted without her getting the idea that I might just be rushing her treatment.
Oh my God, I just remembered one more thing that I want. I want you to lift my nose slightly.
You don't want to see if it's too lifted. Look, you can have nostril. Like it's already.
Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
This was a test, by the way. I just said I want my nose lifted. You say me.
Yeah, also-
And you were like, no, you don't need that.
Most of these doctors are not like me and they do whatever the wife says.
That was the test.
The second step, now that we know what Nita's having done, is to do her filler. We have to do the filler first because filler often requires massaging, but you can't massage Botox.
Here's a stretch ball in advance in case you need it. So what I said was, I got to clean your face before we do any marks.
You are very chaotic.
Thank you.
You can see I'm marking her face. I usually don't mark people's faces, but it's good for the video so you can see exactly what I'm doing.
I can do a tiny dot back here actually. Oh, here definitely a little bit here to lift that up. Chin down a tiny bit. Oh yeah, do a big smile and squint your eyes as much as you can. Like there's a small bit of a deficit, so maybe just here.
So like a filler, yeah? So that's the part of the 3-point lift.
No, this is like a
Separate eye.
mini teardrop thing.
Before I did the treatment, I had to make sure Anita was fully sitting upright. I actually can't cope when I see people doing dermal filler on someone lying down when gravity is having no impact on your face whatsoever. So then I started treating at the side of the face, because when you add some filler at the side of the face, it pulls back. So it kind of widens the cheekbones so that we get a little bit of lift. That's the first part of the 3-point lift. The next part is where I do some into the center of the cheek. So this lifts up the cheek and corrects sagging. You don't want to do too much here, otherwise you get kind of hamster cheeks, which you do not want. The last part of the 3-point lift is where I add some into the jawline. So that's kind of down right on the corner, the angle of the mandible, the corner of your jaw. And this pulls back again. Too much here would make a face look masculine, so you definitely don't want to do that. Well, I mean, it's up to you, but most women don't want that. Following on from this, I added a few little tweaks underneath her eye. We've done Anita's under eye maybe, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years ago, ages ago. So we had to add a little bit, just like 10% of a mil. So it's kind of a little tweak just at the side of the eye. Then we added some in the center, underneath the eye. The reason why she has to look up is because if you're looking straight ahead, we can't really see the hollow as well. So I get people to look up. Sometimes I get people to make a kiss, so we reveal any kind of dimpling or any areas where there's a lack of volume. So we corrected the corners of the mouth, which kind of conceals any sagging on this. So if you look closely, hopefully at this point you can see a difference between the right side and the left side.
Widać.
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 Here's a quick Polish lesson, by the way. Widać means I see it.
Widać.
Widać.
Widać, no. Ale tutaj z tego popatrz mi się to jakoś no.
Udało mi się.
At this point, we ran into a problem. The doorbell rang. The next patient came early, so that meant there was a little bit more pressure. So I was thinking to myself, could I do this later? Could I get her maybe to sit outside for a couple of minutes with half her face done? But I don't think that would have worked. Yeah, no, I couldn't ask her that. So now we've done half the filler. All we have to do is finish the other half. The other half is easy because once I've done one side, I kind of know what needs to be done on the second side. I just kind of repeat it and make sure we do the exact same. Botox is quick, and usually I prepare the Botox before I do someone's filler so I have it ready. I didn't do it on this occasion. As I went to prepare the Botox, I realized that we actually didn't have much Botox.
I'm afraid you can't have your Botox today.
But thankfully, it worked out okay. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, the good camera stopped working, so we were left with this rubbishy camera. Anyway, I moved it closer so that you guys could see how I did the Botox.
So what are we seeing then?
Okay, at this point I was picking up that she's slightly irritated, so let's wrap this up with Botox. I started in between the eyebrows with the glabella. Next we do across the forehead, 12 injections in total. This muscle is officially called the frontalis. Then bunny lines on the side of the nose, underneath the eyes, around the side of the eyes for smile lines, and a brow lift. Next is a lip flip, which, I mean, flips the lip.
Duh.
Then sad mouth treatment. Chin. Jawline. And into the neck for the Nefertiti lift. Of course, everything done on the right side, the exact same needs to be done on the left. Now, before you say in the comments, I thought you said you don't do everything for your wife, and now you're doing 11 areas of Botox. It's all about the dose. She gets a very, 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 very small dose. Let me know in the comments what areas you like to get done and how strong you like it. I'll try to reply to every comment. So we finished the treatment with a minute to spare. I think she's happy again.
Okay, thank you.
For now, anyway. If you enjoyed this video and you think it turned out well and you liked her treatment, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll make some more. See you in the next video.